Hello everyone, welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, Guardian, High Remembrancer, Arbiter, Reminiscing Bard of Twilight, and Lover of History, as you all know. We are once again back, thank you, with Dynasty Warriors Origins, and I'm super excited to get right back to it. Sorry that I didn't post anything on Twitter or on Blue Sky. I got back, started making dinner, and I was running late, so I just figured, screw it, we're just gonna get started. Hey, Noodle, how you doing?
An eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even.
All right, let's see. We are at a very climactic point, actually. The Battle of Bai Ma and Yanjin is pretty important. It's not as important as the Battle of Guan, which is coming up. Sounds good, Noodle. Can't wait to see it.
Just like Joe Sub. I've seen it.
See if we can't do some of the side objectives real quick. Well, it's more than just meeting someone important. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah. Block. No. Take this. Bye-bye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
There we go.
28 months soon.
Hey, 28 months. Thank you, Josiah. Burn.
Turn the tables. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Looking rough. Take that. There we go.
Nope.
Whoa. Time to act.
No.
Time to act.
Die. Speed. There you go. It's a Podow. Block.
Tables.
Block.
Turn the table. Let's end this.
I love how there's not even a counter with the Podow. You just lift it up and bring it down on somebody. Hopefully that gets us a reward for making the place more peaceful. I doubt it, though. Nope.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand.
Not many people can read and write.
Yeah, like chopping wood, except it's their head.
Yuan
Yeah.
Shao stands out as truly powerful.
What does peace even look like?
We have it better than most of us.
Got a letter waiting on me, apparently.
Well,
Oh, it's Junyo. I love how we're literally about to march off to a huge battle, and he's like, hey, you want to come hang? Basically gonna sell all my weapons here. This is gonna give me a lot of money. Good grief. May actually be able to buy the, buy some better weapons. Or more than one, I guess. Oh yeah. What I need is a new sword. That'll do! Yeah, that'll do nicely. And I don't really need other stuff right now, so we'll hold on to my money. But I did need a new sword. So. Alright, so yeah, he wants to hang out.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's
Really?
taken
We're about to go to a huge battle and you want to hang out now?
Finally found myself a job.
Yeah, a lot of people saw that clip, Lich King. I'm very proud of it. Maple did a great job.
Oh, pardon my manners. I was so deep in thought that I'd forgotten our plans to meet.
You invited me here and you forgot that you invited me? Aren't you tired?
Yes. I've hardly slept at all. As much as it pains me to admit my failure to take care of myself, matters of war have been left to Lord Shunyo, Jashu, and Goja. That leaves the task of governing Shu in my hands. I must also be vigilant against agents of Yuanshao, interfering with domestic affairs. And the recent incident is yet to be fully dealt with.
Oh, you mean...
Yes. The attempt made on Lord Cao Cao's life, at the behest of the Emperor himself. Truth be told, we had considered the possibility, but not so soon. It seems the Emperor feels threatened by our leader's power. Should a mere retainer be allowed to attain more power than the Emperor? This is a matter that we must now carefully consider. There are many issues at hand, but for now, I must remain focused on protecting our leader.
You need to take time to rest.
Yes, you're right. I cannot deny the wisdom of your words. Perhaps it's fatigue taking its toll on me, but I find that my ability to focus is beginning to fray. The other day, I was out negotiating with officials and handling government affairs, all without noticing that my hat had caved in. The funny thing is that later I actually saw the ministers all walking together with their hats caved in the exact same way. I couldn't believe how quickly my carelessness had become a fashion statement. I suppose all I can do now is wait for it to go out of style.
The dark side of fame.
No. Well, perhaps that is it. I am grateful for their respect, but now I feel even more embarrassed. I'd like for you to keep all this to yourself. Let it be our little secret. Be that as it may, I am glad that we have made plans to meet later. If I am to rest, I would very much like it to be with you at my side. Now, shall we make our way to my estate? Please forgive me if I, fall asleep on the way.
You fall asleep on my lap and I kick you out of the carriage.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think about it.
We can do this. Bring on the camp siege.
Looking rough. officer has been defeated. Hunter down. This territory is ours.
That was easy. Yeah, that's exactly why I said it, Bow and Terra. So many people in this game, so many officers, like, come on to you. I'm half expecting, like,
The scars left
don't
when the
quote
wind
me on this, but I'm half expecting one of them at some point to say something really suggestive, and just, it's gonna come from an officer that, I don't know, one of them's gonna say something really suggestive.
Lord
I
Yuki
guarantee
is
it
way
at some
too
point.
strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers ran off on him.
Yuan Shao's
Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull throne!
Yuan Shao's forces attack in hordes, but Cao Cao's men are unshaken. Defeat Yan Liang and aid Bai Ma Castle. Nice, sounds fun, Bow and Terra.
Let's begin.
This will be our first engagement with Yuan Shao. Jashu, Junyu, tell us your plan for the encounter.
Yes.
Sure, I'll take it from here. Yuan Shao has moved his army southward from Hebei with the intention of subjugating Lord Cao Cao and claiming the land for himself. And they plan on starting with Bai Ma Castle. The army surrounded the place and they're practically champing at the bit to get in. That's why we'll take out their commander, Yan Liang. Protecting Bai Ma will assure our victory right at the outset of this fight. We're obviously done for if we lose Lord Cao Cao, so this plan turns that logic on its head. Lord Cao Cao will be acting as a decoy, drawing the enemy away from the castle toward Yanjin. As their encirclement breaks, a detachment will come cut down Yan Liang. I'd say Lord Zhang Liao and Lord Guan Yu are the right man for the job.
Got it.
Understood. I shall commit the totality of my strength to the task. And I shall use this battle to repay the hospitality Lord Cao Cao has shown me. Even spread thin, the enemy has overwhelming numbers in Bai Ma. Surprise attack would work well to whittle them down. But to keep Yuan Shao's forces around the castle unaware of our approach, we will have to dispose of any foes on the road with the utmost haste.
Yes.
It shall be done. To ensure a successful ambush, we'll also assail Yanjin with considerable forces. Pull this off on both fronts, our reinforcements must be accurate and adaptable. We're expecting a lot from you on that front, Zaruk. I'll do what I can. With your help, our success is all but assured.
Listen.
We're going with Guojia because, let me let you guys in on a little secret. Historically, Guojia dies on the way to this after this battle. Basically, the army has been marching so long and for so hard that, yeah, he just drops dead from exhaustion. So we're gonna try to prevent that. We can do it. From what I've been told, the only way to do that is to take all of these left forts and cleave away through the enemies in a fast period. We basically need to move like lightning, basically. So we'll do our best.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go.
Ride hard, ride fast.
I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Bai Ma Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Bai Ma Castle. I have to warn Lord Yan Liang.
Wait, is this the right battle? No, this isn't the right one. Back it up. This is the wrong This isn't the right battle. Yeah, this isn't the right battle. Hang on. Withdraw. This is the wrong battle. Yeah. Alright, let's try that again.
I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve VII Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for VII Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
I'm on him.
Keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward.
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing. Time to attack. We shall not let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops.
I love that beam weapon.
We march at once.
Lock.
Lord Cao Cao's remembering makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him.
Die.
Did I think
The enemy officer.
With this many of their soldiers now, VII should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Got this.
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy. The enemy officer. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently.
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance!
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing!
This is our chance. Take the enemy by surprise!
Nice.
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent.
All right, boys, take the gate down. Let's go.
Oh Lord, Cao Cao, let's go. A great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade. And Guan, you! Fight me! If you think you are strong!
Thanks, Bowen Terra. Die. I'll hack my way through all of them. Move.
Everyone, muster up your courage. Taking report at Yanjin. We must reclaim it. All my might.
Bye-bye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance.
What?
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However,
Who?
seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Who is you? Ah, shit.
This is too good to be true.
The enemy officer
beginning to
has been
crumble all on
defeated.
its own.
Let's get there.
I don't know who you are, but I gotta stop him. Who is you?
I'm starting to get fatigued.
Hey,
At
Grenex.
this rate,
I claim
claim another victory in the name of my brother.
You could be not. That's not possible. Time to finish. Let's get serious.
I don't know who you are, but you're in my way, so you gotta go. Bye-bye.
Looking rough. Time to act.
Burn!
Resistance is futile. Take this.
Together!
I'd like to bring glory to our forces.
The enemy officer.
Well, whoever it was, they're done now.
Of the sacred bird Guan.
Looking rough.
Those eyes. Yes. You must be.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
Fuck! No! Give me back this base. I took it fair and square, and I'm gonna take it back. Bye-bye.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Turn the table.
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. This
There we
territory
go. Got it.
is ours.
Forward. We'll meet up with Cao Cao and charge the enemy head on.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
Hello, Eugene. I'm here to rescue you.
I see it.
Fantastic display.
The enemy officer
You should be proud of what's been
All right, let's link up with Cao Cao.
Let's start the advance.
Ready. Now we charge.
Time is right. We should attack now.
I've been waiting for this.
Let's get serious.
Let's see how you like this.
You weren't able to leave me in danger,
I hope this surprises you.
You truly are one of a kind.
An impeccable display. I expect no less of it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned.
Die.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Prepare to charge. All units, go.
Embarrassing. We seem to have underestimated the enemy's force.
Look at them all getting beaten by Cao Cao's wells. Show everyone how it's done.
Bye-bye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
Oh, there's so many! Enough!
Thank you for your help. Let's get serious.
Got it. That dude riding on a chariot? What?
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent.
I hope this surprises you.
Why is that dude riding a chariot?
The enemy officer.
The enemy
Were they still using chariots in the 2nd century?
We will finish them off.
There must be something I can do.
Yeah.
I must find a way to overcome this situation. Take this.
Thanks, Shaho doing. Hi, Amina. Ow, 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 ow.
Hello, my love. Hi,
Ow.
everyone, and that's a little the 100,000 bits total since you got monetized. Zaruk, Zaralal, Zaruk, while Zaruk, George Zaruk.
Thank you, Amina. That means a lot. Over 100. Wow, really? Damn, thank you.
Has been defeated.
Hard work has borne fruit. We've got the upper hand now.
There we go.
The enemy officer.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Amina.
So little rough. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Vtuber can be satisfied.
Let's end this. Here's how the strategist arrived that can best me in battle. Got this. Situation.
The enemy officer
Someone down.
has been defeated.
After end like this. Looking rough.
Another one down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is not possible. What on earth happened? Let's go.
Yanjin has been taken.
Forward. Everyone, follow me. Now advance.
Falling back. Couldn't be more assistance.
Die. Take this.
I hope this surprises you.
Bye-bye. One more for the road. Bye-bye now. 1 versus 1,000.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I'll not hear a single argument otherwise. Let's get serious.
The enemy officer
has been defeated.
There we go.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Let's go. That an officer? You must be kidding. Yeah.
Face me,
You are just in time. You are about to begin the counterattack.
You stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight? You do not lack for skill, it seems. This battle has only just begun.
No, the battle's over. It's over as soon as it began.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This battle has just begun. Well, no. Just stab him.
Invested. How can this be? Go! Go!
Guan Yu riding red hair.
I could foresee losing either Yan Liang or Wen Shou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side. But overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now.
Nice. Yeah, I beat that duel untouchable. Whoa, hello, new stuff. Let's see, Ow. Don't know how you unlock the rest of this over here, but... Ow. That's busted. Restore health every time you land an attack while in rage mode. That is busted.
This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humble, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guan. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
That night, does someone call?
Zuluan, it's been too long.
I'm sorry, have we met?
So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were?
Who are you?
What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me. You've forgotten who I am.
You
won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha.
Oh no!
What did she say to you in the end?
I literally don't know what you're talking about.
Did she tell you to forget everything and live on? Or to pursue true peace?
I can't remember.
If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all.
Who the fuck?
Remember, Zuluan!
You got a lot of nerve telling me how I should live my life.
Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
Waking up to ash and dust. Except it's way more depressing.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone.
Oh, it's Bailuan. Shit.
Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan.
You can offer it, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna take it. You're acting like a snarky, edgy ass. Like, I don't owe you anything.
If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more.
And you'll lose, just like before.
You must remember who the Han are to us.
The Han is dead. It's gone. The Han government is gone. There is no chance of the Han being reformed.
Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
You guys notice the interesting dichotomy between the two? Like, you would think the character, with white hair and with white clothes and with a more like white appearance, like in clothing, would be your typical hero character, you know? The one that we want to root for. And like he's got, you know, red and white are normally heroic or spiritual colors. But he's the bad guy in this. Like he's our antithesis. He's the antagonist here. Meanwhile, we wear black, silver, gray. We're kind of like, you know, you'd think we're the villains, but then you look at their faces and look at their eyes. Yeah, no, Bailuan looks like he hasn't slept in months.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out.
Also,
as
how
truly
old am
powerful,
I?
trumping even
Like,
Yuan Shao.
Bailuan was a child. How old am I? Do I not age? Alright, next up is... the gauntlets. Do I have to? Okay. I don't wanna. Fine. We got some missions to do before we go and fight the Battle of Guan. Suppression of Yan Province. Yeah, let's do that first. The peasants of Yan have called for aid. Defeat the bandits. Got it. It's just crushing a few bandits. Whoa! Okay, hold on. You said crush a few bandits. What the fuck is that? That is not a few bandits. What is that?
This location is too valuable to be taken.
Ah, screw it. Let's ride.
Fortify our defenses, comrades. Let's get serious. Time to act. Got this. Let's get serious. Bear witness to my power. With all my might. I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Concentrate.
Enough.
All my might. Coming. Concentrate. All my might. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
Die.
Concentrate. All my might. Bear witness to my power.
Blocked.
Let's get serious.
Okay, enough. Take this.
Got this. Let's get serious. Bear witness to my power. Got this. Bear witness to my power.
don't even know where I'm swinging right now.
True warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Tatsumaki Seppuku!
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. Allies are doing well. Keep it going. The enemy officer has been defeated. It's a losing battle. I'm getting out of here. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. The time has come to show the results of our training. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bye-bye! Get out of my way. There we go.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Tatsumaki Seppuku! I know that's not how you say it.
Got this. Bear witness to my power. All my might. Keep pressuring them.
Bye-bye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. To be charging it alone for the sake of battle. Guess you want to die.
I've literally killed almost 2,000 men with my bare hands. You stand no chance. Now I've killed 2,000 men with my bare hands. You stand no chance.
True warrior of the Three Kingdoms. The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker than that. Let's get serious. Concentrate. All my might. Got this.
Bye-bye. Another one. Much for your bandit army. Yeah.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Last one. Or last two, it looks like.
Gotta be quicker. Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power.
That's a monkey. Spin. There we go.
Concentrate. Looking rough.
Punch you in your face. Kick. Get him, boys.
The enemy officer.
I killed 2,000 men with my bare hands. Witness me.
Is ours.
As far as those dudes were concerned, some psycho in black and silver armor just rushed in and killed 2,000 men. I don't know about you guys, but if I was a bandit and I saw a dude like murder an entire army by himself, I'd be like, yeah, no, screw this. I'm going home. I didn't sign up for that. Ooh, nice. So are we... Oh, we're throwing rocks. Okay. Rock. Actually, I actually want to equip that. I actually want to throw rocks at people. There we go. We're going to throw rocks at people.
The scars left by the Weebu's assault.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was and why she chose to help you.
All right, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
That seems to be the logical conclusion.
But that can't...
Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha.
You mean the one in my memories?
You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bai Luan, and all of the Guardians of Peace.
I mean, that's kind of the irony, though. I don't think they knew what they wanted. Sorry, microphone. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think they knew what they wanted, though. It's like, peace is a very odd term. It means different things to different people. Is there a way to do so?
Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me.
Oh, I've got faith in you. I'm just wondering how we're supposed to do it.
The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace.
All right, so get high. Got it. When did you...
Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
And yes, for those who don't know, Yuan Hua, right here, the guy we're talking to, he's a real-life person. He was a famous doctor who would actually invent the concept of anesthesia. So, yeah, that's him.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
All right.
So you remember?
Most of it, I guess. Or some of it.
We fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down.
Yeah, I remember the child.
And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory. A mirage from your past. Born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore, because now you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore.
Watch over me.
Of course. I always will. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Yo, Doc, those edibles ain't shit.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done.
So, I won't see you again?
No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish.
But I still need my doctor.
My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty?
I love how the music kicks in when he says that. Your duty.
Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded.
Hey, Tsubaki, how you doing? And yes, I'm having a good time. Thank you.
Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you.
So how are you doing, Tsubaki? I hope you're doing well.
Which is a roundabout way of asking. Would you let me travel with you a little while longer?
Of course.
Thank you, Zilamon. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
So to start us off, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate your emotional pain after seeing Juha again? You've received a letter.
Not many people can read and write.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Oh. Yuan Shao. Oh, that was nice of him. Wow, we got a lot of people who want to talk to us. Naturally, Cao Cao wants to talk, but he can wait. Wait, isn't there supposed to be a river here? Like, pretty sure there's supposed to be a river in the middle of the battle for Guandu. I don't know. I think... Is this map correct? Oh yeah, Tsubaki, this is a brand new approach to Dynasty Warriors. With an open world map to explore, places to go, that kind of stuff. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this is off a little bit. Pretty sure we should be further north, because there's supposed to be a river separating the two camps at Guandu. Anyway, Chu Huang. Or Chu Huang. I don't want to badmouth this guy's voice actor, but I think he was speed reading the whole time.
I've just returned from scouting Guandu. Yuan Shao's army is as massive as the rumors say. Maintaining it must require a great deal of supplies. I've heard from Lord Guojia about the battle in Puyang. It sounds as though supplies won the day. And I think that may once again be the deciding factor in this battle. What do you think?
We attacked their storehouses.
Not what I was thinking, but a fine idea nonetheless. The problem is, we do not know where they are located. I, therefore, think it is best to go for their supply lines and cut off the livery. I will go propose striking at their supply routes. I am sure Lord Cao Cao will be open to the idea.
Historically, that is what happens. That's the first part. The second part is, yeah, they do eventually find where the storehouses are and burn them to the ground.
What does peace
But
even
the Battle of Guandu is a long battle. It's more like a series of small battles with a siege going on. And when they talk about, Yuan Shao having a massive army, they're not kidding. Take it with a grain of salt, but Romance of the Three Kingdoms tells us that he had 800,000 men. And Cao Cao was only able to manage 80,000. Now, again, I'm going to take that with a grain of salt because, I mean, 10 to 1? Yeah, I don't think so. But did Yuan Shao have a much bigger army? Oh, yes. Far bigger. But again, just because you have a bigger army doesn't mean you're automatically guaranteed the win. If anything, having a bigger army means it takes more time to get organized because you have to get the supplies moving too. Hey,
did you hear? Yuan Shao's main force is coming down south.
They say it's 10 times the size of ours.
We can't win this fight.
And I hear we're almost out of supplies, too. It's all over for us.
Uh-oh.
Line up. We will now begin our training.
Lord Eugene, surely now isn't the time.
Yeah! Why should we train when we're gonna die here?
Get moving. Anyone who talks back to a superior officer will be punished. Your job now is not to cower. It is to fulfill your duty as soldiers of Cao Cao's army. Continue to train yourselves until your fear and hesitation are gone. Understood?
Sir! Everyone, get in line.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. Like, from what we know of the battle, I'm surprised Cao Cao's men let Yuan Shao cross the river unhindered. Because they did have to cross another river before they got to their camping spot. Why even let them cross? Why not harass them? You know, granted, you can't go everywhere on the riverbank, but forging a river in the 2nd century to get your men across, they're vulnerable. I'm surprised he didn't attack them while they were trying to cross. Oh well. Alright. Next up. Ugh, the wheels. I'd rather not. Let's focus on using the lance and the crescent blade. Alright, Cao Cao calls and we answer. Time for one of the biggest battles in ancient history, or in ancient Chinese history.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guan. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt, and there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother.
So it should be noted about the supply problem Cao Cao was having. So, yeah, his guys did start running out of food during the battle, and Cao Cao, in order to keep their morale up, basically lied and told them that a supply officer had been stealing supplies, basically. So he basically got his men angry, and that's how they survived.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell. Lord Cao Cao has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei. And I will do so today.
What about his family?
I will of course bring them to his side, but I cannot have them wandering aimlessly. I must scout ahead and find him first. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you. Once again, I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more.
And yeah, Cao Cao doing this was more of a, like Bo and Tara say, it's more of a PR move rather than a kindness of his heart. He was doing it because he was like, I want people to like me, so I'm going to do a good thing. Also, I got a letter. So apparently, according to that letter, my stomach is made out of iron. Do you... I guarantee you, Amina, at some point one of the letters is going to say that. Or something similar.
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guan, we hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to guarantee our victory.
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred?
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Shunyo. What is it?
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Shu Yo of Yuan Shao's army.
There it is. Shu Yo?
A man known to both Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, serving directly under Yuan Shao, I believe. I'm curious to see what a message from an acquaintance like him contains.
Hey, RW, how you doing?
You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war.
He's got that right. And I'm doing well. How are you doing tonight? And yes, Zhucho is the defector who would hand over a ton of information to Cao Cao.
My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
How's Dynasty? Amazing. I've been a Dynasty Warriors fan since I could hold a PlayStation 2 controller in my hands, and this is the best game by far in the series. Not only is it more focused on the story and the characters, but the gameplay is amazing. In fact, this is actually a good introduction point for people if they want to get into Dynasty Warriors. This is a good starting point.
Shu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all.
So the reason Yuan Shao did this, or does, did this back then, is because remember, Yuan Shao comes from a very prestigious noble family. His name means everything to him. And because of that, he's going to pay more attention to the people who are also of noble or high birth. And unfortunately, at this time in history, especially in China, or at this point of Chinese history, those kind of people are, those advisors or very powerful people are extremely corrupt. And it also doesn't help that Yuan Shao himself is a very indecisive man. So he needs others to make the decisions for him.
Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits.
So, he is right about that. Yuan Shao, historically, was always, like Bo and Tara said, was always the biggest problem in Yuan Shao's army was always Yuan Shao himself. The issue with being a leader, it's not a problem to take advice from your officers and your advisors. But at the end of the day, you're the leader. You have to make the decision. If you rely on your advisors and your officers too much, then it weakens your own ability. No leader is perfect. And yes, sometimes you're going to make mistakes. But the thing is, Yuan Shao believed that if he surrounded himself with enough people, that he would never make a mistake, because he could account for everything. However, this only led to him being indecisive. He can never choose what he wanted to do or choose the right avenue for things. I mean, remember, he's got Cao Cao outnumbered 10-1, 800,000 men to 80,000 men. Honestly, the smartest thing to do here would just be to cut his army in half, throw one half at Cao Cao to hold him here, and then send the other half to Cao Cao's capital, which, by the way, is right behind us on the battlefield. And this war would be over. But he didn't think that way. He couldn't think that way. Yes, I know lore, to quote that, like, one-time character from Adventure Time, I have approximate knowledge of many things. I just love military history and history in general. I know a lot of random things and cool topics, but most of my stuff is going to be around big points of military history. So, a little bit of Rome, a little bit of a lot of the Three Kingdoms, a lot about the Sengoku Jidai, a lot of European wars, and some of the medieval period. But most of my stuff is going to specialize in this era or 20th or like 19th, 20th century.
He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him.
That right there is a key thing. It's good to show kindness to people who respect you, but the thing is, I think a lot of people don't understand that there's a difference between opposition and critique, like constructive criticism. Openly opposing someone or your leader, yes, that's a problem. But pointing out where their shortcomings are, correcting them, and trying to make them better is not a sign of opposition. That's you just using the power you've been given. And some leaders just can't take that. It's kind of one of the funny things. Men and women who seek really high, important positions of leadership, they get in there and they think that once they're there, they don't have to take criticism. It's not how it works. Ain't no such thing as a perfect leader, ever. Well, I appreciate it, RW. That would mean a lot. Make sure you drop a follow, and I stream every day, except Sundays. And if you're following me on Twitter and Blue Sky, you'll be able to see, when I'm going live. I post the schedule every week. And you can join our Discord, because I'll always make an announcement when I'm streaming. So, hold on. I will put the link to the Discord here for you. There you go. But yeah, that's kind of the problem, is that real leadership is not sought after, it's thrust upon you. The times make the leaders. And that's why Cao Cao is actually one of the most well-known leaders of this time period. It's funny how when you're young and you learn about the Three Kingdoms, you relate to Liu Bei more. Because you're like, oh, I want to be the hero. I want to be the good guy. I want to help everyone. I want to do the right thing. But as an adult, you look more towards Cao Cao, who, yes, Cao Cao did a lot of horrific things. Let's not discount that. He did. But he was also a very meritocratic leader. He believed in a meritocracy. He believed in your skills should allow you to move forward and promote you. And he believed that everyone had a skill that made them useful. He literally announced at one point, come to my capital, if you have a skill that makes you useful, I'll find a place for you. He was that kind of guy.
But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Shu You, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked.
Can we trust him?
I actually ID with Zhuge Liang more.
But he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
And yeah, Zhuge Liang is another cool dude. We're gonna see him in this game later.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye. We bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
It should also be noted at this point, many people, especially those in the south, like Liu Bei and Sun Ce, or is it Sun Xuan now?
What does peace even look like?
I think it's Sun Xuan now, Sun Xuan now. They all believed that this battle up here between Yuan Shao and Cao Cao would take a long time. They thought it was going to drag out. They did not know it was going to be over as quickly as it was. And it ended fast. The battle ended so quickly. Well, I mean, people thought it was going to last, the war between, they thought it would be a few battles. They didn't think it was going to be one battle and then it was going to be over. But no, this battle, the Battle of Guan, shatters Yuan Shao's power. Like, all the territory up north of us that he controls will be fractured among all of his officers after this battle, and it'll be easy pickings for Cao Cao's forces to take everything. Oh yeah, Bow and Terror's right. Cao Cao also had a habit and had a, well, I like what the CJ from the Cool History Bros said on YouTube. There was something you needed to know about Cao Cao. He loved women, especially other men's women and other married men's women. But, seeing his chance, Cao Cao has challenged Yuan Shao to battle, defeat Yuan Shao, and snatch a daring victory. Bow and Terror is correct there, RW. But the other reason was because because I'll actually explain it. Give me a second.
Difference in strength. So, we must first attack the.
And by heart, you mean their supplies.
Okay, so why did Cao Cao kill Lu Bu? Not only was Lu Bu known for betrayal, like he just was, but the other problem is that when Cao Cao, in some of the writings, when Cao Cao observed Lu Bu didn't really bring anything to the table. Lu Bu may have been the most powerful warrior in all of China at the time, but that's it. He was basically an uncontrollable wild animal. It didn't matter what you told him to do, he wouldn't listen most of the time, and betrayal was inevitable. So there was no reason to hold on to him. So, and again, having him with just, even if you were able to convince him to work for you, all it would do is put a target on you, because now everyone's going to come after you at once. Yes, and Liu Bei did point out to Cao Cao that Lu Bu was known for his, record of betrayal and turning on everyone. And in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, upon hearing that, Lu Bu actually angrily barks and yells at Liu Bei to be quiet. And upon hearing that, Cao Cao's like, all right, that just confirms it. Go ahead and kill him. And then they strangle him to death.
That's right. We will send out 2 units from Guan to attack both the supply line and their stock of provisions.
Lord Shu Huang, we will have you lead the unit attacking the supply line.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Lord Cao Cao will lead the other unit himself. We have received word that the enemy has a storehouse in Wuchao that is poorly defended.
No, he was strangled. That's how they kill people back then, is strangulation.
Really?
Now, granted, they did cut his head off after they strangled him. Like, so technically it's correct, they did behead him, but that's only after they strangled him to death.
Our scout was certain of it. Xuan Yuchong is defending the provisions. We will attack him and burn the lot. The success of this plan rides on the element of surprise. The enemy cannot find out what we're up to. And even if we can conceal our true motives, if Guan falls before the attack is complete, we're done for.
So we must make sure that Yuan Shao's army in Guan is dealt with before we even begin.
An assault to their defenses and a surprise attack. If either fails, then all is lost. Let us all play to our strengths and do everything in our power. If we can accomplish that, then victory is assured. Fear not. In this battle, we will show the world our true strength.
Well, is everyone here?
This strategy cannot afford to fail. Exercise every ounce of care you can muster. A key battle is about to unfold on the Central Plains. We are to defeat Yuan Shao and protect Lord Cao Cao. It is clear what we must do, and of course I have already determined how we are to go about it. We must first defend the Guan garrison. Then, we are to make for the enemy's store of provisions. We will leave the defenses of Guan to Xiahou Yuan and Yu Jin. Shu Huang will be tasked with severing the enemy's supply route, while Lord Cao Cao and I will take their storehouse in Wuchao. This approach takes their greater numbers into consideration, but its outcome is precarious. One wrong decision can make all the difference. Therefore, I will call upon you generals to carry out my orders to the best of your ability. As for you, Zaruk, having you free to make the rounds as a strike force will allow everyone to thrive. The severing of supply routes, the assault on Wuchao, the defense of the Guan garrison, watch over all of them, and intervene as needed. That's a lot to shoulder.
Yep.
It is indeed, but it shows precisely how much faith we have placed in you. Cao Pi's not in the game. That's why he's not here. A lot of people don't know this. You're not gonna find a lot of the characters in this game, in the series, because it's called Dynasty Warriors Origins. It just talks about the origin points of, of the three kingdoms. So we're not gonna see a lot of people. All right, so we will start at defending the garrison. And if we're needed elsewhere, we'll go elsewhere. But for now, we're going to stay here and defend the garrison, like he said. Yellow Turban Rebellion, how did it go so wrong? Mainly because they turned into a massive mob of millions of people. They couldn't control all of them. And the Yellow Turbans basically, remember, even though there were millions of them and they were, they were physically strong peasants, it didn't matter. They were just that, peasants. And as they went around basically robbing, pillaging, and burning everything they came across, they basically became their own worst enemy. It's kind of hard to, to overthrow the government you hate so much if you're doing the exact things that you wanted to stop. And in the end, the massive Imperial armies surrounded and bogged them down, basically. Hell, it would not be until like a few years before Guan that the Yellow Turbans are permanently put down. Like, the Yellow Turban name is not gone for a long time. even after the brother, like the Zhang Bao, Zhang Liao, and Zhang Jiao are all dead. Like, it still goes on.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory. Now go.
All right, let's do this.
The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood.
Here they come. Let's get them.
Victory here.
Got this. Let's get serious. Looking rough.
This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength.
Please.
Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot. Here we go. All right. Transports are ready. Let's go. The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts.
Bye-bye.
All my might. The enemy is sending forward transfers. Now is the time. Sever the supply line. Advance. All my might.
The enemy has set its sights on the Guan garrison.
Block.
Aim for their provision. We are at a critical juncture now, so I shall go as well. I leave the defense of the base to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirits.
Out of my way.
I hope this surprises you.
Hello, Zhang He. Goodbye, Zhang He.
Our march is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guan garrison! Begin the advance!
Defend it to the last. Let not a single man through. March forward.
Bye-bye.
I salute the way. Everyone, pace with me.
We end this here.
Uh-oh. Alright, we need a new weapon. There we go.
We've delivered the provisions, everyone. Let's come. Let's get serious. Let us attack with renewed vigor.
Speed!
Force is tremendously scary. If we don't galvanize our forces, we'll be swallowed up in an instant. Got this. Watch out for the enemy. Let's go. I am ready.
Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Seems to be going well for us.
I'll hack my way through all of them if I have to.
I would like to draw the
More blood for the blood god!
from Wuchang.
March forward.
An expedition.
The enemy officer.
More blood for the blood god!
Onward, everyone. Let's get serious. Let's cover some ground.
And they just keep coming. Take this!
The enemy
Oh god, an infantry swarm. Always have blood, yours or theirs.
The enemy officer.
Yeah.
How about this? Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are looking bad.
Let's get serious.
But I refuse to consider this so. You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
In the advance, all units, march!
Oh shoot, the gate. We gotta block that hole.
Let's go. We've broken through the gates. Man, got this. Storm the garrison. They're inside. All units, hold out until our allies can turn the tide. What's a predicament? Even so, I shall not abandon hope to end this.
Good God, Shu Huang, get over there and shut those supplies down. We're getting murdered over here.
Let's get serious.
The situation is horrible.
I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
My inexperience is showing.
Well, Shu Huang didn't make it, which means we're basically screwed. Alright, I gotta restart this. We're like, yeah, without Shu Huang, we can't shut down the supply route, so meh. Okay, so full disclosure here, I do love this game, but one problem I do have is that they put way too much pressure on you. Like, these are supposed to be veteran generals at some point, and they don't act like it. They get their asses kicked by everyone, and if you're not babying them, like, yeah, no. Like, the game expects you to hold their hands the entire time.
We are at a critical juncture, so I shall go as well. If you please, I leave the defense of the base to you. Let's go counter.
Turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. I've no other choice. Let's get serious. Our march is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guan garrison! Begin the advance! We end this here!
We will intercept these foes. Defend it to the last. Let not a single man through. March forward.
Die!
They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit. I shall lead the way with all my might. Take a pace with me.
I hope this surprises you.
Deliver the provisions, everyone. Let us attack with renewed vigor. Get yourselves ready. We begin our attack.
Enemy force is tremendous in scale. We gotta galvanize our forces. We'll be swallowed up in an instant.
Got this.
Seems to be going well for us.
Let's get
I would like to draw the enemy's attention away from our free channel.
Got this. This advantage is essential to our cause.
Ah, God. Oh, God. All right, enough. Okay, enough. Seriously? Like, all right, stop. I'm genuinely annoyed now because, like, okay. This isn't going to work. Smashing my head against a brick wall is not going to work. Let's try something else. Let's try a different approach. Screw it. I guess I'm going with Xu Huang. I did not see the state of play, RW. I've heard it was good, though.
The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here.
This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot.
Let's get serious. Our transports are ready. Let's go. Let's go. The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts. All my might.
The enemy is sending forward transport units. Now is the time. Sever their supply line. Advance. Let's go.
Move.
They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit.
The enemy has set its sights on the Guan.
Block. Counter.
To Wu Chao. Aid to their provision.
Let's go.
We are at a critical juncture. I shall go as well. I leave the defense of the base to you.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bye-bye.
Our march is about to commence.
There we go.
Attack the Guan garrison. Begin the advance.
You need to stop those supply units.
We will intercept these foes. Defend it to the last. Let not a single man through. March forward.
I see the position has been secured. This should prevent the enemy from building their weapons.
No.
We've delivered the provisions, everyone. Come. Let us attack with renewed vigor. All my might.
Die. Now, if we take that supply point.
Force is tremendous in scale. If we don't galvanize our forces, we'll be swallowed up in an instant.
What? An ambush from Cao Cao's forces? And left the garrison undefended?
Block.
We have to drive them back. We cannot allow Wu Chao to fall into their hands. No matter what.
You're finished.
As if you're gonna stop me. Time to move.
This is our chance to turn this battle around. All the officers guarding this area to the sword.
Manual, it's no use.
We're being pushed back. We must find a way to rally from this onslaught.
Block. Counter. Spin. Dead.
The enemy
Next.
officer has been defeated.
Oh, it's Shinji.
We shall fight together with all we have to muster.
All my might. Lady of her standing would fight together with us. This is no time to cower in the face of Cao Cao's forces. All my might.
Die.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With her at our side, our spirits will remain strong.
Speed.
Let's get serious.
I'm not afraid to hit a lady. These hands are rated E for everyone. The hammer of Wei is unisex.
I shall lead the way. Everyone, let's go pace with me. Now is the time to advance. Everyone, G1 shall guide you. Advance. Got this. Gotta be quick.
Bye-bye.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Counting on you.
Speed.
Did I think this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You may not be able to make it through this.
Speed. Bye-bye. Disarm. Bye-bye.
The enemy officer.
And just like that, all your supplies are gone.
They are a veritable storm, shaking the House of Yuan and this era to their very core.
No! Look what they've done to her! We can't go on!
All of the guards are out of the picture.
Let's go.
Well done. Now we shall obliterate the morale of Yuan Shao's men. Burn it all! Set their provisions ablaze!
Woo! All right, let's go kick some ass.
Reporting! Chao is burning! All our provisions are up in flames! What did you say? You, Cao Cao. Now you've done it.
This should work well in dampening their spirits. Still, the enemy is great in number. Now they're real favorites.
Be grateful that I will be the one to bring them back. Got this. It's turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. Oh my might. I've no other choice.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another one down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
Block. Counter. Dead.
The enemy officer
mustn't waste this opportunity.
Bye-bye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So much for your large attack force.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
For us at this rate.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Each one of Cao Cao's men is worth 10 of ours. We have no chance. We must retreat for now.
Incredible. We were able to repel such a large force. I can hardly believe we actually pulled it off.
The winds have changed direction. Now blow in our favor.
All right, let's ride and reinforce Zhu Chu and Cao Cao.
Now advance.
When things got tough, I thought of you. And now you're here. Crazy.
It is my duty to clear the way for Cao Cao. No matter how formidable the foe may be.
Bye-bye.
It's over. All my might.
Dead.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pulling back for now.
None other could accomplish such feats. Continue continue to perform in this manner.
We ride to the main enemy.
We go.
Actually, wait, before we do that. Thank you, Amina. I want to get all my guards back because we're going to charge. Yeah. One last push. One last charge across the plains. The wind blows to the north, and Cao Cao will claim all of northern China at the end of the day. Man, they should have brought more guys. Charge!
We have a good opportunity here. Everyone, let's attack. Got this. So
the intertwining of our fates ends here.
Forward!
Crush our enemies. Everyone, steel yourselves and form rank.
Behold, the might of the proud house of Yuan. All units, prepare to attack.
We're looking for a chance to strike.
Got this.
Bring down the commanding officers. We'll suffer heavy loss. Let's go. Take this. Take this. Let's end this. Take this.
Bye-bye now. One down.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Forcing us to break off our assault. Cao Cao, you have done well to come this far, yet you are still greatly outnumbered. Surely in all your wisdom, you have realized the truth that you cannot possibly win this battle.
Where is he?
Many impossible feats have been performed during this struggle. They all seem to have slipped your notice. The fierce warriors who fight under my banner are 10 times their number. Soon, you will know how deep my strength runs.
Bye-bye!
Let's go. Let's get serious.
Woo! That was close.
With all my might. We're fighting or losing the battle. I'm getting out of here.
Looking rough.
Things are looking bad. But I refuse to consider this safe.
Speed!
Let's get serious.
Where did I go wrong?
Hey, come here. I'm not done with you. Get off that horse.
Judge the situation poorly.
Let's get serious. With all my might. See you. Got this.
Got him.
The enemy officer.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
Interloper in our midst.
Overcome all odds to make it this far. We've both exhausted our respective talents. Battle among battles. As such, I, Jung-Hoo, shall put everything on the line.
Spin.
Easy. You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you.
The enemy officer has been defeated when you're most needed. As a tower itself. We will stand and fight. Make every arrangement.
Die.
And with haste.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Oh. I'm sorry, you want a duel? Let's dance. Block. Twink. Make room. There's only one twink here. Me. I'm the guy that every officer wants, not you.
While others merely boasted superior numbers.
By Jung-Huh? Absolutely not.
The enemy officer
Terrible waste to dispose of.
There must be something I can do.
That's the spirit.
The enemy officer
Are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
This is as far as my path is to take me. Boost to our morale.
Speed.
This will help us push onward to victory. It's a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance here.
This cannot be. My forces were vast, and yet they crumble. How am I being defeated?
The generosity of your family is widely known. It's drawn this large army to your side. I cannot deny such a feeling, Yuan Shao. But with great numbers come many voices. The inability to make quick decisions. In war, that is a weakness you cannot afford. I see
the enemy officer has been
pay no
defeated.
mind to insignificant voices. That is what sets me apart. I impose my will by force. My will is to bring peace to the land.
It is you. I have nothing more to worry about. Well, that was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
Thank you for
Here we go. War God mode. Got you.
free from this predicament.
Some days, that feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
Let's cover some ground.
Looking rough. None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform in this manner.
Speed.
All my might.
Speed.
We end this here.
Lose hard. And you lose the fight quicker. No giving up. To the bitter end.
Looking rough.
No use acting tough with you. Give me a hand here. Let's go.
That won't work. Hey, are you okay?
Come on. Put up a fight.
End for you, Yuan Shao. Time to finish this.
With all my might.
The battle is outside, but I will not flee. I shall lead my forces to oblivion to honor the proud Guan clan.
Honor your clan in hell.
Let's go!
Looking rough.
I am defeated. Cao Cao has defeated me. What does he possess that I do not?
Looking rough.
Oh, he escaped.
So we've lost him.
My apologies. Allow me to give chase.
No need. His fate is sealed regardless of whether or not we pursue. Yuan Shao. You once told me that you would be the one to restore the entire land. I suppose history will prove who was right. You were a man of true virtue. Another time, you might have been the victor. But it seems history would not accept you as the hero that will bring these wars to an end. Let us go, Zluan. We have stepped over many bodies to get here. We have much left to do.
I'm gonna hold on to my points. Yeah, he doesn't have his goatee yet. Yeah, I think they got rid of it because they wanted to make him look young, but by this point he should have it. After a fierce battle, Cao Cao bested Yuan Shao and Guan. Though Yuan Shao managed to flee the field, he passed away before he could regain his advantage. With Yuan Shao defeated, Cao Cao's force was recognized as the greatest in the land. And now we enter into basically what is going to become the most, the turning point of the Three Kingdoms period.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao is no more.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
Ji will not fall easily.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Sheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Yes, RW, Dian Wei is in this game, and once you beat the story for the first time and unlock New Game Plus, you can actually go back and save him. You can prevent him from dying at Guan Castle. If certain things are accomplished, you can actually save him from dying, which I think is really cool. It's also funny how Jiashu brought up the, because Yuan Shao didn't appoint a successor, everything's even easier for us because now everyone's fighting over it. If that sounds familiar, it should, because another powerful leader by the name of Alexander the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. I'm kidding, it's Alexander the Great. It happened to Alexander the Great. Alexander didn't pick a successor. Literally, when his generals asked him, dying on his deathbed, who will be your successor? Who will take over the empire? His response was, to the strongest, which basically meant whoever the most powerful guy is, you lead. And that led to the empire fracturing into a bunch of pieces. Yes, you can change history in this game. A lot of the stuff you're not going to be able to do till, like, New Game Plus, but yeah, you can alter fate, as it's called.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving into any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
How many STDs do you have at this point? Because we already established that you love the brothels and you love drinking. How many STDs do you have?
How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Oh, it's you.
Hello, Zheng He. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to find it. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure.
Likewise.
Let us fight bravely for Lord Cao Cao. Still, Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of Hie. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles, especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs.
Lord Yuan Shi's wife?
Yes, a capable woman, as brave as any warrior I know. It could be said that she is the one who keeps the Yuan family and their troops going. But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
I will admit, one thing I do like is I do like how they portray Zheng He in this game better than the other ones, because in the other games, Zheng He was just flamingly flamboyant. And nobody noticed. Like, nobody noticed his odd behavior. Which always struck me as funny. Like, this man's over here twirling around like a ballerina, you know, patting people's cheeks and, like, you know, giving hugs, and nobody bats an eye about it. They're just like, oh yeah, that's Zheng He, don't worry, that's him, he does that.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my rope. But we won't give up so long as Lord Shaho... Excuse me.
Prevent a rebellion in Chu province.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't...
In honor.
In search of the three strategies.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby. Working on it whenever he can.
Yep.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable, but he's quite the intellectual, they say.
Another war? Just means another celebration.
Got it.
So you're saying Cao Cao will soon seize the
Everyone's used to the cut sleeve dancing about. That's fair, I suppose. Fair.
Thank.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord.
The number of men gathered under Lord Southside.
All right, we got to go to Chu province first and put down that rebellion. There it is.
Just got a big alcohol order
Who?
from Lord
No.
Shu.
No.
For the troops of
Guo Jia loved the brothels. The blonde-haired one who talks like this, as if he's hiding something. Guo Jia loved the brothels, and he loved to drink. It was honestly a bit of a problem.
I saw Lord Xiahou Yuan enjoying a meal.
I'm gonna buy this. All right. See what's going on over here. And yeah, Guo Jia loved the brothels. He loved drinking, and unfortunately, that would end up being his death. The drinking, not the brothels, the drinking. Speed!
Looking rough. I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Block! Counter! You're dead.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Here we go.
Speed! No! Speed!
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Time to act.
And yeah, and yes, Guo Jia was known for spending a lot of money at the brothels. What ended up killing him, though, sadly, is that one night, when he was sick, I kind of mentioned he was exhausted. He worked himself really hard. He'd been marching a lot, so he was tired, like exhausted, basically. And rather than getting some sleep and resting, he decided one night to basically just chug a shit ton of alcohol. And because of how tired he was, he fell asleep outside in the cold. He fell asleep in a gazebo, literally out in the snow. And literally he didn't freeze to death, but he literally died due to exposure. Which I don't want to laugh because it's really sad, but at the same time, dude, come on now. It's a very sad way to go out.
With all my might. Got this. Easy.
Block. Dead.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come on, let's dance. Speed. Speed. This is why the glaive is the best mob killer. Like, you just swing it around.
This territory is ours.
Nah, there we go. Hey, Jarrett. Ooh, wait. Nice. I'm in her scare. Let's go. Bye-bye.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Infested.
The enemy
I
officer.
literally just came charging down that hill and killed both of them in in just a few swings. What meteor? You hear about the meteor? What meteor? What happened? Yeah, what meteor? Don't leave me in the dark. What? There's a meteor. Oh. Like, how big?
Well done.
Like, how big? Like, world-ending, or like, what are we talking here?
I saw Lord Xiahou Yuan enjoying a meal with his subordinates.
Size of Big Ben, not a planet killer. Okay.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
Ah, good. Even with such an eminent family.
Another war.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Ah, okay, got it.
Very.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable.
Elimination. Let's see. Military exercise with Cao Cao's men. Let's do that real quick. Larger than... Okay, got it. So it'll probably burn up on re-entry, or most of it will. I'm curious what'll happen, though. At this point, though, I'm kind of like... I'm in the camp of Giant Meteor, end it all. That's my political party at this point. Just Giant Meteor, end it all party. Like, I think that's the thing that Bender was... That sign Bender was waving around in Futurama.
Let's go.
Hold. We need to assess the situation.
We need some assistance over there.
Take this.
Let's off our marks. Without delay.
Begin the advance.
Yeah, we need... Okay, so for this challenge... We need to get as many allied officers to our allied forces as we can, so we can brace for this coming charge.
Let's go.
Knock it down, boys. Again. Hey, Li Dian, mind if I join the party?
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. This
Got it. On to the next one.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Let's go.
my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, gotta roll. Next. If we don't get all the officers over there in time, this is gonna be a really... This charge is gonna brutalize us.
My instincts tell me we should stay here and
What?
wait.
Let us stop here for
Get this gate open, now! I'll cover you, get it open.
An improvement at last. Let's go. Don't let up.
Get it open. There, it's open, let's go.
So you've come. Let's go. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Bye-bye. Die. All right, last one. You gotta ride. Ride hard, ride fast. Ride, Shadowfax. Show us the meaning of haste.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in okay now.
There we go. That's everyone. Now let's meet up and get ready.
Halt. Let us observe for now.
Now is the time to attack. Forward! Halt! We must assess the situation.
It's a lot of chariots. Dang. Speed! Bye-bye. Hey, Delta Zero. Hey, Ice Bear.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Got this. Let's go.
Speed! There we go. Gotta get rid of these chariots. Move.
I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Got one. Got it.
Keep up the pace and push on forward.
All my might.
Speed. It goes well, Delta Zero. Just doing training right now. Gotta stop him. Stop! Stop! Stop!
Resistance is futile. I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Yeah, I can't stop him. He's gonna get that off.
Let's get serious.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might.
There we go.
Got this. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot.
Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
Speed! Speed!
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's get serious. End this here. Got this. Tables turn.
Where did I go wrong? Please don't be too.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath
Nice. There goes large force broken apart.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
fall back. Well done. Most impressive.
Zhang Liao wants a duel. Come on, let's duel.
I am ready. Let's get serious. I am. Now's our chance. I see you.
Dodge. Speed. Speed. Block. Counter.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Zhao Yun was real. Zhao Yun was a real general. He's in the game. He's the he's one of the Shu's great leaders.
Whoa.
He's the young hot blood. He's like the young famous general who saved Liu Bei's son and wife, or son. Basically, he's the poster boy for Dynasty Warriors for good reason. All right, I think I got time for one more. Let's see, do we have any more? Oh, we do. Cool. Man, lots of people want to talk. Oh, no. Hang on. Oh boy. Okay. All right, Junyo, let's talk. Just please, please, for the love of God, don't say anything suggestive this time. Okay? Be cool.
And lo, I have come.
God damn it! Out of all the things you could say upon walking into my room, what in the absolute fuck? I only asked for one thing, Junyo. I asked for you to be cool. Out of all the things you could have said. And you're not even drunk.
And lo, I have come.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back. I'll be back. I need to process this. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I really don't know if I want to continue this conversation. Look at Zillawan. Even he's like, oh god, no. Where's this going? Jesus Christ. Okay, Junyo. Apparently you have no shame, so what's up?
I had so hoped to run into you. Could I ask you to spare a moment?
I guess. You're already here.
I appreciate you not tossing me out into the street.
I'm close to doing that, bud. Don't give me more of a reason. I'm considering it.
I was in a strategy meeting with Lord Jiashu and the others. We reached an impasse, and before I knew it, I found myself here. The water he recommended was dubious indeed. I was not aware there was any kind of water that could leave one in such high spirits.
There isn't.
I thought so.